This is a loss of bet. My son plays at Merrimack. They played UNH. Love the Merrimack. I better give that out first. Right here. They lost. So here's my bet. So James's brother plays for UNH. So here it is. What's up, guys?
4 days to the people who were here yesterday?
What's
Are
that?
you giving the question to the people who were
Yeah,
here
who was here yesterday? Okay, go ahead. Oh, yeah?
Us three.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take it. All right.
How's the church?
Mike, just that JVR Bozak Marner line, what
Yeah.
can they do together to be better defensively?
Well, I mean, last game, obviously, I mean, you're wounded. They got wounded twice this year, one with the Islanders,
Right.
and then the other night they got touched up good. And so, you know, I mean, we gave them 3 goals, so you can't give them 3 goals. So 2 of them were defensive mistakes, and 1 of them was a turnover. And the bottom line is you can't outscore your mistakes in this league, so they got to be better without it, and then they got to be better with it. But you know, those guys been good for us, so we need them to get on a roll like the rest of the team, and I think that's going to happen.
It's 4 days between games, maybe your hockey club in a season like this.
Well, I think it's important, obviously, the way we traveled and that, it's important our guys got rested. We had 2 good skates here, not long today, but still a good skate, and then we're not going to go on the ice tomorrow, and we should be fresh, but a kind of a reset button for us. We've had a lull. You always have lulls, but you want them to be as short as you can, and we got to put this one away because we got to get back in her. And we're excited about our 18 games.
Detroit's not done, but it's going to be a struggle for them. What part of you is feeling for them right now?
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm a big Detroit fan, and Mr. I passed lost Gordy this year. They've had a tough run there. Mr. Lindsay just lost his wife. There's lots of things going on there. But, I mean, anytime you've been in the playoffs 25 straight years, it's tough. I guarantee you their players are coming here with the idea of crawling back in, and they'll be proud and they'll play right. And so we're going to have to play really well if we want to have success.
You've had a few games with Brian Boyle under your belt now. What has he brought to you so far?
Well, I mean, obviously, you know, face-offs, penalty kill, big man. Their line played real well. It was, you know, maybe our best line, them and Matty's the other night. In saying that, though, is what him and Fair bring off the ice, and as people is more important, or as important as what they bring on the ice. And you know, as a fan, you can say, well, that doesn't make any sense. You don't win any games in a room. But what you do is you learn how to be a pro, and you learn how to do it right, and you learn a respect for the game. And these guys, you know, Boyle's played a ton of games, and he just won the cup. We have Smitty for the same reason. He's a cup winner. I think it's so important that you learn what it takes to be a great pro, and then the more of those good pros you have in your room, the better chance you have for success.
You haven't hesitated with Boyle. He's taking more draws in the last 3 games. I think he took 5 or 6 games before with Tampa.
Well, I guess, you know, just in a situation, whatever, like I'm not in Tampa, so I don't know what they needed. I just know what we need, and face-offs are important for our group.
What is Smitty's status?
Smitty's getting his wires and his finger taken out. He obviously broke his finger, had it wired up, set it wired up. I mean, it's the size of a leg, but he's been fighting through it, and so ideally this will help him so we can get going again.
Update on Connor Garrick?
Worked out hard, feels good, doing what he can to get back. Obviously, important guy for us, but someone else gets an opportunity when he's not here.
A guy like Brian, when he was traded, flew cross country 3 and 4 nights, flies back. I mean, how are you conscious of all the things going on in his head besides just hockey?
No, not really. I mean, you know, I knew the first game was going to be that. I mean, we got him set up here in a good place. I know, obviously talked about his wife and what he's doing with his family, and to get that organized. We've got a good spot for him here. So, you know, and I've talked to him a lot, but as much about hockey technically, it's been more about what his job is here. And, you know, I'm real comfortable that he understands what we expect and is more than capable and happy to deliver that.
What do you say to a guy like Eric Fear as well as in welcoming him to the team?
What do I, what?
What do you say to a newcomer like Eric Fear?
Well, just that we're love to have you. I mean, talked to him about it before he even arrived in Anaheim. Let him know why he's here and what I know about his history and what I expect from him, and then just try to treat him with as much respect as you possibly can. But they're hockey players, they want to play, they have a job to do, and they know why they're here.
Anderson has a reputation for being a really calm guy on and off the ice. Do you feel like that demeanor lends itself even more in a market like this that's really pressure packed?
Okay, who did you ask?
Anderson.
Oh, well, I just think Andy's, I think it's important that every player is themselves. So whoever you are, be who you are. Get a life away from hockey here in Toronto so that you got something else to do besides think about hockey. And then get yourself set up the best you possibly can by eating right, by training right, by living right, by doing everything you could possibly do to be the best you can possibly be. And then, you can think about the game when it's time to play the game. The rest of the time you should be enjoying your life.